Good morning. Yesterday we spoke about oh my moments and how such moments enable you to recover from mishaps that inevitably occur in life and in practice. And when you bank those oh my moments in your patient's psyche, that allows them to look past those mistakes. I think that's important. What's also important is that the marketing that I see, and I love looking at marketing, a lot of the marketing has been focused on how to decrease your dependence on PPOs. So especially since the pandemic, there's been a realization that an increased realization that insurance companies are not our friends, and that they are interested in their own self-interest, their profit, and that profit oftentimes comes at the expense of you and your patient. So the frustration that many practitioners are feeling is now being mined by marketers who will promise to help you reduce your dependence on PPOs. And the connection to the oh my moments and a reduced dependence on PPOs is intense, because you can't just reduce your dependence on PPOs without providing the kind of service that people would be willing to forego using their insurance benefits to the extent that they might with an insurance-focused practice in a fee-for-service environment. A fee-for-service environment, if it's going to succeed, has to have a very, very different level of customer service. They have to provide more of those oh my moments on a more regular basis than a PPO-driven practice. You can't flip a switch and expect that to happen. That is part of a practice's culture and is something that is very challenging to work on. And my experience at Half Moon in Jamaica reinforced that as well. As I'm walking the property after meeting Guy Stewart, who's the chairman, he's explaining the property to me and giving me the history, and he's picking up garbage along the way, because that's what you do if you want to keep a pristine looking property. That's part of the culture. And everyone knows that here's the leader who's up at 6:30 in the morning, out at 6:30 in the morning, walking around the grounds. That's how I met him. And he's there at 10 o'clock at night, walking around the restaurants, greeting guests, as we experienced as well. So Peter Drucker said, the bottleneck is always at the top of the bottle, and it's true. And there's not much of a bottleneck at Half Moon Jamaica, because Guy Stewart understands that he is the role model for everyone else at the resort. So you want to come in 10 minutes late and expect the patient to be seated and you go right in and take care, start working, that's great. if it works for you, but it's not going to give your staff the kind of signals that you might need to develop if you want to reduce your PPO dependency by developing a fee-for-service culture which gives more oh my moments. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about culture. Have a great day.